Hello traders. If you're new to Apex Trader Funding or new to using the Ninjatrader platform, and you've just watched my video on connecting your Apex Rithmic account to Ninjatrader, which is linked in the description, you might be thinking, okay, my Rithmic account is connected to Ninjatrader, so what do I do next, Trader Wisdom? Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I got you covered. In this video, I'll walk you through how to use the Ninjatrader platform, from pulling up charts to placing orders and so on. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to pull up a chart. You do that by going all the way up to the top of the page and click on the drop-down menu that says New, and then select Chart. You're going to see a pop-up box come up that says Data Series, and under there you'll see Instrument. And over here is where you select the instrument that you would like to trade. Please remember that not every instrument is available for trading with Apex. If you're unsure about which instruments are available to trade with Apex, you can watch my video Rithmic versus Tradeovate, where I list all the tradable instruments, or you can visit Apex FAQ page, which lists all the instruments as well. I've included the link in the description for your convenience. For this example, I'll use ES, which is one of the most popular US indexes. Just type in ES right here and double-click on the ES future, not the ES stock option. As you can see, it populated with the contract month and year. Whenever you trade a futures instrument, it is imperative to make sure you're using the correct contract month and year. If you trade using the wrong contract, you can potentially get stuck in a trade and blow your account. To verify you are using the correct contract month and year for the indexes, visit the CME Group website. I've included this link in the description, which lists the expiration and the roll dates of the indexes. So once you have confirmed that you are using the correct contract month and year, you can then begin customizing your chart. You can start over here at Type, where you can select the type of chart you want. For this example, we'll stick with the minute chart. And over here by value is where you determine how many minutes for each bar you would like. We'll use 5 minutes for this example. The next, you want to determine how many days you want to load on your chart. We'll stick with 5 over there. And over here is where you can customize your chart. You can decide what type of bar you would like. We'll use candlestick for this example. You can change the bar width over here. You can change the bar colors over here. And if you scroll down further, you can turn on or off the plot executions. So every time you place a trade, if you want your plot executions to show, you will leave the text and marker on. If you want it off, you change it to do not plot. For this example, we'll change it to do not plot. And then you click OK. And here's your chart right over here. Okay, if at any time you need to minimize or maximize your chart, you can do so by just dragging the bottom of the chart. You can drag it in or drag it out. You can do the same thing on the right-hand side. Drag it up or drag it down. And if at any time you need to focus your chart and put it into the middle of the page, you can do so by clicking this F button, and it'll just align your chart up. Okay, if you want to add any indicators or make any other additional changes to your chart, you can do so by using these icons. You have a drawing tool where you can add drawings to your chart if you like. You can change your cursor by clicking on this icon over here. You can change it to crosshairs if you like. If you want to make changes to your charts, you can go back to data series by clicking this icon over here, and it'll take you back to the data series page to make changes to your charts. If you want to add indicators, you could click on this link over here, and you can add indicators to your chart. And all this information is also available by right-clicking your chart. You have data series indicators, so you have a few options to make those changes to your charts if you like. Next, I'm going to show you how to place an order. Before doing that, make sure you have your Apex account selected for trading, because Ninjatrader defaults to the sim account. There is nothing worse than hitting your profit goal for the day only to realize you were trading on the Ninjatrader sim account instead of your Apex account. Believe me, I've experienced this a few times and it is not fun. So let's select our Apex account right now. And you do that by going up to the top of the page and this chart icon. You see Chart Trader, click on that and then select Chart Trader over here. And on the right hand side, you'll see this console over here. And under account, you want to change it from Sim01 and select your Apex account. And lastly, you want to pull up your Ninjatrader your Ninjatrader console, and just double check in tools, click on tools, and then just make sure that global simulation mode is unchecked. Because the global simulation mode is checked, it means that your account will go back to sim account instead of your Apex account. So make sure that this is unchecked. Okay, so after that, you're all set to start trading. Okay, so let's say you wanted to place a buy limit order. To do that, you want to place your cursor underneath the current price level, right click, and then click buy limit. And now your order is pending. Once the price level hits this level, then you'll be entered into the order. And to close it, you click the X or click close. And also, to place a sell limit order, you want to place your cursor above the current price level. Right click, and then click sell limit. And then your order is pending. And once the price level hits this level, you'll be entered into the order. Let me demonstrate and show you how it looks to be into an order. So you can just drag this down to the price level. And now you're currently in the order. And to close, you just click close. On that order we just entered, you may have noticed that there was no take profit or stop loss. To automatically add a bracket order to your order, you want to go over to ATM strategy, click on the drop down and click on custom. And then over here, you can set your stop loss and take profit. For this example, we'll use 25 for the stop loss and 25 for the take profit. You also have the option to change your quantities as well, but we'll just leave it at 1. And you can click here to save your template, or you can just click OK. And let's just take an order to make sure that this went through. You can also click buy market or sell market to get into an order really quick. So we'll just do that. Okay, and as you can see, it set up our take profit and our stop loss. And to exit the order, you just click close. You also have the option to place orders using the DOM. To do that, you want to head over to the Ninjatrader Control Center, go up to the new drop-down menu, and then click on Super DOM. And then that will bring up your DOM right over here. Let's just minimize this. Okay, and before you start trading, you want to make sure that the account is chosen over here. As you can see, it's showing the Sim1 account. You want to make sure that your Apex account is selected. So let's select your Apex account. And then you also want to make sure that the correct instrument is selected as well. You want to make sure that's ES924, ES924 over here. So that's good right there. And then if you were using an ATM strategy, you want to select your ATM strategy over here. Since we didn't save it as a template, we will need to create it over here. So let's do that right now. Click on the drop down, go to custom, type in 25 for the stop loss, 25 for the take profit, click OK. All right, so now we're all set. One more thing. You may have noticed that the buy side is on the left side and the sell side is on the right side. But because the columns are the exact same color, it can get kind of confusing. So what I like to do is change the buy side to green and the sell side to red. To do that, you right click over here, click on properties, And then scroll down to colors. Change the buy column background to green. We'll do this pale green. And then change the sell column background to red. Let's click on apply just to see how the color looks. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, so now we're ready to start trading. So to place a buy limit order, you want to click a level that's below the current price level on the buy side. So we'll just do it right over here. You left click, and that will enter a pending limit buy order. Once the price level gets down to here, you'll be entered into the order. To cancel the pending order, you want to click the X, or you can click close. Now to enter a sell limit order, you want to click a price level that's above the current price. So we'll just left click right over here, and that will enter a pending order for sell. Once the price level hits that, you'll be entered into the order. And to close out of this pending order, you'll click the X or click close. Also, let's test out the ATM bracket order that we set up earlier. Let's just enter into the market really quick. So we'll just do a market order just to make sure that this works. Okay, and as you can see, it's at our take profit and our stop loss. So the ATM bracket order does work. And to exit the order, just click close. Now, if you've noticed, the DOM is currently only showing orders for 2 price levels. If you want to see orders for multiple price levels and get full market depth, you would need to purchase that directly from the Apex Trader Funding dashboard. So to do that, you would need to log into your Apex Trader Funding dashboard account. So one moment while I pull that up. Okay, so once you have your Apex Trader Funding dashboard up, you want to head on over to Rithmic add-ons. Click on the drop-down menu. And as you can see right here, there are 4 exchanges. ES is under the CME exchange. So if you want to just purchase the CME exchange to use ES, you would click Market Depth for CME. This is available for $10. Each exchange is available for $10. However, if you plan on trading other instruments that aren't under the CME, your best option is to get the Market Depth All, which would give you access to all 4 exchanges. Market depth for all 4 exchanges, which is going to be $30 for that. So for this example, we'll just click on Market Depth, and you just go through and place your order. And just to give you a heads up, the market depth expires at the end of the month. So it's best to try to purchase this at the beginning of the month so you can take advantage of the full month. Okay, so once you make this purchase, you'll be able to see market depth on multiple levels instead of just those 2 levels. Congratulations, your Rithmic account is all set to start trading on the Ninjatrader platform. Interested in purchasing Apex accounts? Okay, I take that as a yes. Feel free to use my affiliate link in the description or enter promo code WISDOM to get the best discount currently offered by Apex automatically applied to your order. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe, like, and notification buttons. If my teaching style happens to resonate with you, check out my website, traderwisdom.com. There, you'll find various videos for traders such as videos for traders who are new to Apex, tutorials on setting up your Apex accounts, detailed breakdowns of Apex rules and policies with examples, and trading tip videos. While you're on the website, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter so you can stay informed about the latest Apex Trader funding sales and my giveaways. These giveaways are my way of saying thank you for being a part of the Trader Wisdom community. So, stay tuned. Until next time, thank you for watching Trader Wisdom.